Looks like it may be a low attendance meeting.
Yeah.
It's at the early stage of the release, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh, Yangliang, the node level test getting merged? Sign off?
Oh, nice. I was following that, but I didn't check yesterday.
You guys can see my share screen?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, let me restart it. So welcome to the June 2nd SIG Windows weekly meeting. This meeting will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube. So please adhere to CNCF code of conduct. I pasted a few of agendas here. Basically, for the first one, it's just for the 1.37 release schedule. 2 weeks for the enhancement phase, and then 1 month, or about 1 month about that, there will be code freeze. So that's and the G release is around August 26. That's a rough schedule for the release 1.67. For this release, I think the original plan is to try to move CPU memory affinity from alpha to beta, but it looks to me that it's not quite possible because we are still blocked by the container D shame side change. So I'm thinking that we might have to push that out to the next release, while in this release we focus on the code change, try to push the container D shame forward, and also try to add the test node level test for the CPU shim memory CPU memory affinity.
So Yangliang,
Mm-hmm.
that will have some pretty significant implication if we move that out further, because Bing has strong desire of running end-to-end tests on their side, and AKS does not support enabling alpha feature on the cluster. So
Yes.
they
Mm-hmm.
kind of expect that if we can move this feature to beta, at least for beta feature, it should be enabled by default.
Without
Or
it being released in Container D, though, that's like I think a non-starter for because of all the beta requirements and for it being
Yes.
pretty much feature complete.
right. The container D and shim release are separate, right? They don't bundle with the Kubernetes. Um,
Correct. That I don't think they bundle with the Kubernetes. They don't bundle with the Kubernetes,
mhm.
but I remember that the Container D release cadence has been more or less updated to match the Kubernetes release cadence. So did the changes that are needed get in for like other if there's changes into Container D, when did those go in? I don't know if Container D has done a release with all of the 137 Kubernetes changes or not, but if not, I don't think it's going to be possible to get it into beta for this release.
As far as I know, for shame, I mean, only a small portion of work has been finished and merged. But for the main part, logic is still not get developed. They're not even PRs, and not yet. So
For Container D, that logic, or
shame, HCS shame.
So
okay.
there's no container D change required. All the necessary work needs to be done is in shim.
I think so. Yes.
Okay. So then shim is public, but it's mainly Microsoft people working on
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Maintained by
Scott's team
Microsoft.
working on it.
Let me.
We can put some pressure on Scott's team to get that going. Um, I don't know the release procedure for releasing shim though. So I don't know the shim is always I have to bundle with a container D release or it can release separately. Um, So I was hoping that it can release independently, so that it can iterate faster.
But somehow community we need to incorporate the change into their own release, I think, for the HSM shame.
I think normally that gets like a reference to it gets updated.
Sure. Yeah, that's the release mechanism. Well, if the shim has to bundle with a container D, then has to bundle. But I just want to understand.
I don't think it has to. Like in all of the
Okay.
tests that we do, I think we have, at least in some of the test passes, we do build and like we build the shim from the main branch to validate that nothing breaks. But so like it's definitely possible to set those up separately, whether or
Okay.
not that would potentially people would care if that's a beta requirement or not. I don't know. Trying to look for the issue now, but I forget which repository it's in with what the new beta requirements are.
Yeah, so so for the cap, even we try to, add the alpha to beta into as a cap update, I have no much confidence. So I'm wondering if we just push it out for this
I
release.
kind of agree with that. I think that there's going to be a lot of pushback if there's still like going to beta if there's open shim changes.
So Yana, can you write a list of the things that you feel like is not working? Because I don't think that I fully understand what pieces are missing. I need to make some pressure on Scott's team if this putting us at a risk of making this a beta in 1.37.
I don't know if it's
Mhm.
at risk right now. I think it might be not possible, unfortunately.
Yeah, if we realize that it's not possible, I would rather communicate ASAP. Because I don't want people to realize 2 months later that no, it's being pushed out for another 3 months.
I mean, internally, we've been asking for this for like 1.5 years.
Sure, yeah, but I don't know the full history. That I think Scott's team has not taken this as a top priority because there hasn't been a strong customer request. Now Bing seems to be pretty interested in this and wants to go to production. And now it's everywhere. It's blocked, starting from shim and then Kubernetes and then AKS. So if you chain all of these up, even we were magically able to make this a beta feature for 1.37, AKS would still take time to adopt the new Kubernetes version, the new Container D version. So literally we're looking at the end of this calendar year already. If I were Bing, I wouldn't be very happy with the timeline. So if we are at risk of hitting the potential beta in this Kubernetes release, I would rather let them know soon that sorry, we're not gonna make it. So we're gonna push it further down, and then they're not gonna see it until probably next year.
Yeah, I'm afraid at least for this release, this will be the case. It's not much chance for us to make it good.
Yeah.
So we will have to
give me a list of the gaps, essentially, so that I can make them aware to the Bing team, so that they know that why the progress cannot be faster.
I mean, the other option is to have like I think we should probably like this is kind of discussing some internal stuff too, but I mean we could pressure AKS to allow alpha features.
Yeah, but even though they allow alpha feature, without the shim work, it still would not be able to work for them, right?
Right. We still need to push
the work
for shim team.
to have all this end-to-end working will still be there. And to be honest, Bing just wants a test bed to validate to do the validation on their side. I don't think they intended to go in production in a hurry, but they obviously want to be able to see how this feature works, but we're blocking them. Well, we means all of this in the chain are blocking them.
Okay, and I did find I finally found like those requirements. Let me. I can drop them in here, and then I think I'll drop them in a chat we have too. But
Requirement for
Beta.
promoting to beta features.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the problem is that we cannot even make it work without the required changes from Shame. So
Yeah. So that's why I want to understand the gap, so I can let
we can
know
talk offline
that,
for
hey, we needed this ASAP, otherwise there's no chance for us to release this as a beta feature in the coming release. So
Right.
the code freeze is what, July 22nd?
July 23rd. Yeah. But the cap is only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see where you're from. So we need to update the cap if we want to move to beta.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, basically we talk about the release schedule and the CPU affinity related work. Let's move on to the next. The no log query, GR is not here, but there is in the SIG Windows channel, there is a release people ping for cap related work, I think, or something like that.
Do they want to? I think like one of the things is there's a kep.yaml file that needs to get updated to say that the kep is done. So maybe that just needs to be done.
Yeah, they said there's one change. I'm not sure if it's related with not query. Arvin, do you have any information?
Didn't node.log query already go into the previous release?
Yeah, no, I without looking at this too, I think we just need to go back and update the kep.yaml as implemented.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
it's already getting, or there are some
Or
issues.
if it didn't, then
we should ask Jose. Jose is not here, but I thought he had already done that too.
Okay.
But we can check. But I think Yuanling, I think that message that you just showed, that's for the next release. So if you have anything,
yes, he said there is one. We submit one enhancement for on 1.37. So I'm wondering if this is still log query or I pinged JR, but he has not replied me yet. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, because I thought I don't think we submitted node.log query for this because it was submitted for the previous one, right?
I remember there seems to be some issues of block, so being blocked, but yeah, I'm not quite sure.
The main blocker was whether we need the blog published or not, and we decided not to publish the blog. There's nothing else blocking. There's nothing, no code or anything outstanding. And I think the blog PR, I think Jose just closed it.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on to so David is not here, so maybe we move this to next. So he has done a lot of work on hardware related, maybe. So I just checked this morning, both normal test and serious rule for hardware related is green, but I'm not sure if there are any remain work still.
Yeah, there are. So he told me yesterday that he is working on the flaky test. So yeah, it is a green today, but was not yesterday and likely not going to be green tomorrow. So he still have 2 PRs at least pending to get the flaky test handled.
Okay. And then I didn't edit on the agenda, but there is a persistent unit test failure in the scheduler package. I had a PR open since early last week. I started to ping some folks again on Slack yesterday. I want to try and get that merged, but that's so
Okay.
like been
Oh, still not get merged yet?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, for the next one, it's a E2E node-level test framework. Yeah, finally, it gets merged. So we have the
Oh, great.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Good job.
Wow. Such a long
Yeah.
journey.
Right. So right now we have a separate directory to hold the Windows E2E node level test. And for the changes we made this directory, I think SIG Windows have full control. So it will be a lot more easier for us to make changes here.
Awesome.
For me, yeah, I plan to migrate the graceful shutdown related test case from the E2E level to the E2E node level, and also try to add the CPU memory related test at the E2E node level test. That's the near-term plan for the test cases I wanted to add to the E2E node level.
Yep, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Super cool. Finally.
Right. Yes. And I think that's pretty much what we list on the schedule. Alvin and Messi, as you joined later, are there any issues or anything you want to talk over here?
Did you ask me, Yonling?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Okay. How about Messi?
No, I don't have anything. Thanks.
Okay. So, any other things from Mark, Lin?
No,
I don't have anything else either.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, then we will close this meeting and meet you guys next week. Thank you.
Yep.
Have a
Bye.
good rest of the week, folks.
Mhm.
Bye, folks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.